The U.S. announcing harsh new taxes on steel and aluminum imports. Now, the retaliation from some of America's closest allies already underway. Mexico vowing to slap fees on American pork, fruit, and steel. Europe threatening new tariffs on everything from whiskey and motorcycles to denim and cigarettes. Canada's prime minister promising a dollar-for-dollar response and calling the U.S. move an affront.
After the Trump administration hit Europe, Mexico, and Canada with new import tariffs. Starting today, the U.S. will place a 25% tariff on imported steel, a 10% tariff on aluminum. Leaders from the EU, Mexico, and Canada say they'll retaliate with some tariffs on American exports. The moves raise fears of a larger trade war.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Those two clips you just saw are not from today. They're not from yesterday. They're not even from last week. Those clips are from 6 years ago, taken from broadcasts and interviews that were done with old number 47 back when he was first starting this rhetoric. What you're listening to is the same shit, just a different day. Sorry for my language, people. Look, I lost my crystal ball at the dry cleaners a couple of years ago. I think he stole it, to be honest with you. But I'm betting, and I'd like to hear from anybody else that wants to take me up on the bet, that within the next 24 to 48 hours, he backs out of anything to do with the tariffs for Canada and Mexico. You see, today, I'm recording this late Friday afternoon. You'll see it Saturday afternoon, tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, or today if you're listening to this, is when the tariffs are supposed to take effect. And I'm a betting man, not a lot, but I'm a betting man, that says that he's going to come out with a statement that says that both Canada and Mexico acquiesced to his demands, and therefore he's not going to put out the tariffs. They didn't. Don't believe, if he says it tomorrow morning, don't believe that either one of them budged, because I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of listening, and neither one of them are willing to back up, not one little bit, because they know if they back up now, if they acquiesce now, they'll be in trouble with him and be under his thumb for as long as he can remain in power, and neither one of them or I want to see that. It's a distraction. We've had this conversation before. It's the big grift. It's look over here while I steal something over here, or look over here while I'm doing something wrong over here. He's a transactional guy whose only stake in the whole world is money. If he isn't making money on it personally, if someone isn't bribing him, or if someone isn't trying to buy something from him, or he isn't forcing the world to stay at his hotels to put more money in his pocket, then there's nothing in it for him. So what's with the tariffs with Canada and Mexico and, overseas? He's got nothing to benefit from it personally. He's not going to get involved. It's too much work. So, like I said, keep your eye on the ball. All he's doing is recycling things from years gone by. And the recycle and the news clips, they're for his dog whistle bootlicking, fan club, the sycophant group that want to follow him no matter where he goes. The Kool-Aid drinking crowd who will follow him right down to the last sip of Kool-Aid like they did on January 6th. They all spent time in jail. They all got out. Now there's Stuart Rhodes, who's not allowed in Washington, D.C. anymore. The 42-year-old guy from, I believe it was Illinois, who's now dead because he chose to, go up against the law. And I heard a rumor, I'm not sure who it is, but I heard a rumor that there's another woman that got mixed up in some sort of like a Sovsit First Amendment auditor type thing, and it went sideways for her, and she's in jail again. If I can find out more information about her, and again, that's hearsay, I have no proof on it yet, on that one particular person yet. As soon as I can find out anything, trust me, I'm going to rub it right out there to the fans. And the thing is with him, with all this rhetoric, is that if he yells the lie long enough and he yells the lie loud enough, the fan club likes him. Maybe they pick up a fan or two, or at minimum, he keeps them energized and keeps them angry. He's just not going to do anything unless he's making money. So like I said, I'm prepping this on Friday night. I want you all to look at Saturday morning's news. By the time you hear this, I want you to start checking the news. You'll all get this around 7 o'clock in the morning. It's when I like to release everything out to you. That's when the analytics say you're all out there looking. But the only thing he can actually do right now, and he's doing it at this very moment while I'm recording this, is he is tanking the stock market. It was up almost 300 points today, and it's now in the negative zone as I was going into my little room here to record this. If you know anything about number 47, it's that his stock and trade that he keeps holding up for everyone to see, like his little carrot and his little star on his chest, is that the stock market's doing really good. That's his bellwether for what the economy is doing in the United States. It's not the bellwether for the American economy. The stock market works on hopes, whims, and prayers. I'm deeply involved in it, and I know exactly how it works. It doesn't have anything to do with him or Biden or Obama or Hillary or whoever you might have wanted to say it was all about. They don't hold a whole lot of stock. You know, you want to talk to the head of the Fed, you want to talk to the bankers, you want to talk to the Federal Reserve, they make statements that affect the market properly, okay? But if he keeps up with his tariffs, he's going to tank the market, and he can't afford to do that. People will call him up because he keeps saying it's because of him. So I think that's where we're going to end the rant about him today, but there was something else that I wanted to talk to you about. So my analytics for my page that YouTube provides to me dropped a lot of data on me late last night, and I got to look through it a bit this morning. 51 different countries and 143 different cities. I'm humbled. When I saw that data, I thought, again, like I said yesterday, it's like, you know, I thought people were listening to me. I'm not wasting my time out here, I hope. But 51 different countries and 143 different cities. Thank you. To my friends north and south of our border, and to the great country of Denmark, not all of us are fools. Not all of us have a bone to pick with you. A lot of us just want to let you live and let us live. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you yet again. I can't believe what's going on here with my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the button. Yeah, I want to keep this channel going. I want to fight for democracy. I want to keep this strange journey going. So, with that, folks, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night.